Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Garraway. I'm on the exec board of MFT, and I am also the chair of our Eco Justice Working Group.
Hi, I'm Dan Tricoli, he, him, teach at Justice Page Middle School, and I'm on the bargaining team and the contract action team.
And so today, Dan and I, and throughout the video, Jason Rodney, who's a member of our Eco Justice Task Force, recorded some videos talking about our green demands this contract cycle. So, you might be asking yourself, why would we be putting these putting forward green demands as a key part of our contract fight? Why are we doing this? Why are we just not focusing on bread and butter issues? Well, the situation that we're currently in is that climate change is the most defining issue of our time as a species. It's the greatest threat that we're facing as a society. And if you look at UN reports, it's clear that climate change is and will continue to cause hotter temperatures, which we are all aware of because every year, every month, we're breaking record after record for temperature, right? More severe storms, increased droughts, warming and rising oceans, which means millions upon millions of climate refugees that cannot stay in their homes. Climate refugees that we're going to continue to see come to places inland like Minnesota. Loss of species, so about 200 species, just life forms in general, a day are going extinct due to climate change and other ecological issues. And that's going to even continue um, to impact larger life forms like mammals. Not enough food and water, increased health risks, which we have already experienced in the district, and Jason Rodney will be talking about that and how that relates to some of our demands, and poverty and displacement.
We think that it's very important that we bargain over this because we're running out of time. The world that our children living in is not the same world that we grew up in. The picture Jessica painted is a stark one at that. It is climate change will not only be a challenge in and of itself, but it will be an exacerbating factor for a number of other political crises that our society struggles with already: poverty, inequality, and oppression alone. Um, what we teach our students in the classroom won't really matter unless we're rooting ourselves in the struggles that we are currently facing. And I think it's pretty clear that we cannot rely on our own government, which is rooted in imperialism and white male supremacy, which is dominated by a two-party system, to make the kind of mass changes and systemic changes that we know are needed without making all the rest of us pay for it. That is why we can't really count on them to come through for us. No one's going to come and fix it. That we're the ones that we need to look to make this kind of change. We're the ones that we know are going to be the ones who have the not only can make the demands of the people in power, but actually we have the power to put pressure on them to actually come through and meet those demands.
So, getting the ball rolling here, in this presentation, we're just going to go over the three green MOAs that we are proposing. And these are air quality heat day protocols, subsidized metro bus passes, and the creation of an eco justice task force.